Good morning, darlings. I'm gonna take a chance and do this vlog today by the water because I'm on my way to work, but I wanted to talk about some things that were burning on my mind. I have the darling friend of Jamaica Rouge. Is my light good? Okay, that's better. I have this beautiful, spiritual, wonderful friend by the name of Jamaica Rouge that is on Facebook. Hey baby, I love you. Mwah. That listed 7 essential elements of any friendship or relationship. Those are compassion, communication, compromise, commitment, honesty, trust, and respect. And it made me stop to think about all of the friendships that I've been struggling with recently. I almost lost my balance, excuse me. And it's made me stop and wonder, what is really going on with my friendships that are not working? And I'm realizing now, even with some of my closer, most intimate friendships, they're lacking all 7 elements. And I've learned you can't have one without the other 6. And when there is some disjunctive issue with these elements, meaning the elements are not united and they're not consistently utilized in the friendship, we have a problem. So, just to give you an example of one of the elements, commitment. I had a friend one time tell me 2 years ago when I was evicted from my apartment, well, it looks like you're gonna come live with me. The day of my eviction, she was nowhere to be found and said, oh, well, you can stay with me every now and then, because that commitment was reprioritized to the dick in her life. Even though she doesn't say it was true, her actions dictated otherwise. So, I want you to think about those 7 elements today. Compassion, communication, commitment, compromise, honesty, trust, and respect. Because I've learned in my lifetime of friendships that I've given all of those with selflessness, with desire and passion to get those in return. And I struggle getting them in return because I've not held people up to that same accord. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. If you can't give me those 7 elements, get out of my life now. Don't introduce yourself to my life now, because that's what I need. And in terms of relationships, the sun is in my eye, y'all, excuse me. In terms of getting those elements out of an intimate relationship, I can honestly say I get that from my dad and my mom. But fuck everybody else, because not everyone else does that. I mean, don't get me wrong, my other relatives, all of y'all on Facebook, I love you. Mwah. All of my friends on YouTube, all of my people, all of my followers, everyone that is in my life, I get that from you. I love you for that. But I mean intimate as in significant other, boyfriend, husband, partner. I don't get that very often. So I'm at the point in my life where I don't even worry about getting it, and I don't worry about having my hand out to receive that, because I don't have time to give it to anybody because no one is willing to take it. And so at this point in my life, I desire friendships that are almost that level of a relationship where it's a marriage of the 2 individuals that can come together and be with each other and be there for each other, no matter what the circumstance is, no matter how ugly the circumstance, no matter how beautiful the circumstance. Because if we're only there to celebrate each other, we might as well call each other fair weather friends. If we're only there for happy hours, for the baby showers, the graduations, the weddings, then that basically means we're only there to basically have a kiki. And that works for some friendships. I'm gonna get into a better light. That's much better. That's there. That's beautiful for those people that you only want to have a kiki with, those that you want to go to happy hour with, those that you only have those occasions with. But what about those friends when you're having an emotional moment in the middle of the night and you're in tears and you reach out to them and you say, I need you. I really need you right now to listen to me. I don't even know how many people on my friends list or how many people in my contacts on my cell phone I can do that with. I can say honestly with my dad, I called him 8 years ago when my mother moved to Los Angeles, and I said, Dad, my mother just moved to California, and I know we've had our issues, I know we've had our scraps and circumstances, but at this point in my life, I need you. We've been like this ever since. I wish I could say the same about some of my friends that refer to me as their husband, their close one, their best friend, their bestie, their whatever. I don't think I can actually say this is my best friend anymore, or this is my bestie, or this is my other half anymore. Granted, I do have a twin, Derek G. Star. Mwah, I love you, baby. I don't have that same relationship with people anymore, because even though there are so many people who refer to me as their best friend, because I've been there for them, I've done the hard work to show that I want to be there in their lives, I don't get the same in return. And I'm damn mad about that. I don't sound it, I don't express it in ways that I should have all the time, and I think this is the video opportunity where I've had an opportunity to finally emotionally process it, where I can say things without being emotionally charged with it, but also to say, look, friends, this is a point in my life where you gotta step your game up. Do the hard work that I'm doing for you. Otherwise, just save this bullshit ass term for somebody who you actually give that attention to. Whether it's your baby daddy, your man, your boyfriend, somebody else that you call a friend, because I'm not getting the same attention from you. Maybe it's time that I just be a loner and not say I have you as a friend anymore. That's the real talk for today, Saturday, September the 6th, because honestly, I'm tired of being bullshitted. I'm tired of reaching out to people or calling people, even if it's just to say, I want to talk to you. I want to update you on what's going on in my life. And I get the I'm going to call you right back kind of game. Siren. Fuck it, I'm going to keep talking. I'm tired of having to compete for attention from people that say, no matter what, I'm your ride or die. I'm tired of having to get the same excuses of, well, my baby needed this, or my man needed that, or my man is uncomfortable with your presence in my life, so we have to stop communicating. Or you get this whole convenient forgetfulness or this convenient amnesia that you receive when you have a significant other in your life that's fucking you down and banging your box, and you decide that because I'm not banging your box that I don't have that same priority in your life anymore. I have had those fair weather friends, and it hits me to the core that in my 30s I still have that same kind of attention from people. Not anymore. When people show you who you are, believe them the first time. Now that that's happened to me enough times, I know now that I'm going to be a loner for a large part of my life. I've realized that I don't have many friends that I can use as emergency contacts anymore. And I also realized that in my lifetime, I've had some wonderful friendships, but those wonderful friendships have had to come to an end. I've had some wonderful relationships, but those wonderful relationships have had to come to an end. At this point in my life, I have me, and I only can depend on me. No one is going to give a shit about you like you. The funny thing is, about 4 or 5 years ago, actually 4 years ago, I had a phlebotomist tell me that one time when I was getting my regular HIV blood work done. She said to me, no one gives a shit about you like you. That's some real talk. In terms of friendship, in terms of relationships, I hope you all remember those 7 elements, and I hope you can implement those 7 elements in your lifetime forthwith. For the rest of you, get to work. It's a long life for all of us, and it's not so much about the quantity in your life anymore, it's about the quality. Be fierce, be fabulous, and be inspired in your daily rituals today. I'm off to work now, so remember to let them have it. I love you. If no one else told you I love you today, know that I do. And also, when you're letting them have it today, make them eat it and gag. I'll catch you on the runway. Be well.